Maisie. I'm from a very small rural village in Yorkshire in the north of England. Hello, Dad. Where are you? No, I now live with my boyfriend and my brother. Two different people. Just... It's the hair, isn't it? It's sort of, he's my brother and my lover. No, in fact, me and my boyfriend, we're getting married this year. Yeah. Oh, you're right, Hannah, they do whoop it, it's great. Yeah, it's very exciting. I think it's only when it's your wedding, though, that you realise how much stuff involved in a wedding. It's quite weird, it's quite dated. In fact, I'm going to say it, I think whoever it was that came up with a wedding hundreds of years ago, when they sat around a table and decided what was going to be involved in a wedding, I don't think there were any women at that table. Because honestly, think about the first thing you see at a wedding, right? The first thing you'd see would be the bride walking down the aisle, okay? And traditionally, the bride is walking down the aisle with her dad. Now listen, I love my dad. I've got a great relationship with him. I adore him. I'm more than happy for him to walk me down the aisle. I just don't understand why my mum shouldn't be there as well, because frankly, it's both their fault I'm here. You know, they made their bed, they lay in it, did unspeakable things. And here we are. But also, I think the main reason I'm a bit uneasy about it just being me and my dad is, of course, normally when you enter the room, you enter from the back. Well, where I'm getting married, we have to enter from the side, walk round the back of everybody, and then go down the aisle. And as I say, I love my dad, I really do, but he's about as Yorkshire as they come. And I can't help but think that if it's just me and him walking round everyone, that is going to look a little bit like a farmer parading his Jersey cow. At an agriculture. You know what I mean? Like, I won't wear a veil, I'll wear a rosette. He's going to walk me down the aisle, hand me over to Mike, presumably in exchange for 3 magic beans. That's weird as well, that whole interaction. Surely in 2023, the handing over a woman, that's surely a strange thing. Just one bloke going, yep, you own her now. That's surely... Like, call me weird, I don't want to feel on my wedding day like a used car on Auto Trader. Because essentially that's what's happening. You just got a bloke going to another bloke, yep, there you are, Mike, all good under the hood. Only 17 previous owners. Keep the oil topped up, she's a guzzler. That's disgusting, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. No, please, no. She's a guzzler from your dad. No, no. There has been some stuff that we've been sort of very easy to like organise though, like the honeymoon that got that sorted, absolutely fine. We booked it with a travel agent called Shannon, okay? And I've never met anybody quite like Shannon in all my life. Shannon, she was about 5'4", absolutely lived for being a travel agent, proper bundle of energy. If I had to describe Shannon, I would say her blood type was Prosecco. We came in and we said, hi, we're thinking of booking our honeymoon. And she was like, have you had any ideas about where you'd like to go? I said, yes, I think we'd like to go somewhere hot. We have thought, perhaps, maybe, the Caribbean. And then Shannon said what I think might have been one of the maddest sentences I've ever heard anybody say. She went, well, if you've got a zest for life... That's the first half of that sentence, okay? She went, well, if you've got a zest for life, may I suggest a cruise? A cruise! I'm 28, Melbourne. I said, a cruise, Shannon, that's not what you do when you've got a zest for life. That's what you do on the way out of life. She said, listen, hear me out. She said, if you want to go to the Caribbean at that time of year and you want to fly there, it'll cost you this amount. And she wrote down a number, which I don't mind telling you guys, between friends, I didn't know existed. And she went, but, if you go to the Caribbean at this time of year and you go there on this cruise, yes, you will be the youngest people on that ship by about 50 years. But, she said, but, it will be a fifth of the price. I said, Shannon, get me on that floating care home. I did, we've booked it. We've booked a holiday where it is expected that not everyone will return. There's freezers on that ship and they're not for the food, that's all I'm saying. I've been Maisie Adam, thank you so much. Cheers, Melbourne, thank you.